Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Professor Ramesh Kothari from Saurashtra University, Rajkot, Gujarat. Today we are going to discuss about a module that is conversion of pyruvate to acetyl coenzyme A under paper carbohydrate metabolism. So students, let us see what we are going to learn in this module. We will try to understand the entry of pyruvate into the TCA cycle, to examine the metabolic fate of pyruvate, and to understand importance of pyruvate dehydrogenase. Glycolysis releases little of the energy present in the molecule of glucose. Much more is released by the subsequent operation of citric acid cycle and oxidative phosphorylation. Under aerobic condition, pyruvate is converted into acetyl-CoA by an enzyme system called pyruvate dehydrogenase. Acetyl coenzyme A is the fuel for citric acid cycle. This important molecule is formed from the breakdown of glycogen, the stage form of glucose, the storage form of glucose, fats and many amino acids. Indeed, fats contain strings of reduced 2 carbon unit that are first oxidized to acetyl-CoA and then completely oxidized to carbon dioxide by the citric acid cycle. The formation of acetyl-CoA from carbohydrate is less direct than from fat. Under aerobic and anaerobic conditions, the pyruvate is converted into lactic acid or ethanol depending on the organisms. Under aerobic conditions, the pyruvate is transported into mitochondria in exchange for hydroxyl by the pyruvate carrier and antiporter. In the mitochondrial matrix, pyruvate is oxidatively decarboxylated by the pyruvate dehydrogenase complex to form an acetyl coenzyme A. This irreversible reaction is the link between glycolysis and the TCA cycle. Note that this is the preparation of glucose derivative pyruvate for the citric acid cycle, which is an oxidative decarboxylation which take place and high transfer potential electrons in form of NADH are captured. Thus, the pyruvate dehydrogenase reactions has many of the key features of reactions of the citric acid cycle itself. Following figure shows a concept map of conversion of pyruvate to acetyl coenzyme A. You can see that pyruvate is converted to acetyl coenzymes in presence of an enzyme pyruvate dehydrogenase complex. Here pyruvate is the substrate, pyruvate dehydrogenase is an enzyme and acetyl coenzyme A is a product. Pyruvate dehydrogenase. The oxidation of pyruvate to acetyl coenzyme A during aerobic growth is carried out by the enzyme complex called pyruvate dehydrogenase, which is widespread in both prokaryotes and eukaryotes. The acetyl coenzyme A formed during aerobic growth is oxidized to carbon dioxide in the citric acid cycle. The following is the overall reaction for pyruvate dehydrogenase. The pyruvate dehydrogenase complex is a very large enzyme complex. In E. coli, it is about 1.7 times the size of ribosomes located in the mitochondria of eukaryotic cell and in cytosol of prokaryotes. Pyruvate dehydrogenase complex is similar to the alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase complex, which is the useful enzyme in citric acid cycle, and alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase complex is also important for the metabolism of some amino acid like leucine, valine, and isoleucine. The pyruvate dehydrogenase complex containing three enzymes, enzyme 1, enzyme 2, and enzyme 3, the enzyme 1 and enzyme 2 genes are specific for the different type of substrate, while enzyme 3 gene is used for each of enzyme complexes. The pyruvate dehydrogenase complex containing three enzymes, that is enzyme 1, enzyme 2, and enzyme 3. If you see the enzyme 2, 60 polypeptides present in eukaryotes and gram-positive bacteria, which forms a symmetric icosahedral complex. The enzyme 1, made up of alpha 2 of alpha and 2 of beta subunit, it is a tetramer, and enzyme 3 dimer then associate each with the enzyme 2 complex. In mammals, there are other 3 proteins are there inside the complex. These 3 proteins are protein X, enzyme 1 kinase, and phosphoenzyme 1 E1 phosphatase. E1 kinase and phospho-E1 phosphatase are the regulatory protein where protein X is necessary for binding of E3 enzyme to E2 complex. The pyruvate dehydrogenase from E. coli consists of 24 molecules of enzyme E1, that is pyruvate dehydrogenase, 24 molecules of enzyme 2, that is dihydrolipoic transacetylase, and 12 molecules of enzyme E3, that is dihydrolipoic dehydrogenase. For each type of alpha ketoacid dehydrogenase, the enzyme 1 is needed for specific correlation and enzyme 2 to permit activity. The E1 are not able to donate acetyl group to free lipoic acid. That's why enzyme E1 came into view to identify both the lipoyl lysine and the lipoyl lysine attached protein. Loss of the acetyl group is prevented by this and also play a role in regulation of the complex. Eukaryotes having 1 and E. coli having 80 residue of lipoyl domain present in each E2 polypeptide. They are joined to the core of the complex by flexible domain within E2 peptide. The combination of the E2 and the lipoyl lysine group, which in itself is 14 angstrom long, allow each E2 prosthetic group to react with the complex active site. E2 having a flexible domain at the core of complex where that attach. Note that the name of E1 and complex are similar, that is pyruvate dehydrogenase, but E1 is not dehydrogenase. So to avoid confusion, pyruvate decarboxylase is used for this enzyme. Here the coenzyme A, which is derived from vitamin pentothenic acid, the large size of the complex is presumably designed to process the heavy stream of pyruvate that is generated during the catabolism of sugars and other compound. Reactions of PDH complex. Conversion of pyruvate to acetyl coenzyme A in 5th step using 3 different enzymes and some cofactor. The pyruvate dehydrogenase complex catalyze a short metabolic pathway rather than supply a single reaction. It is step 1 pyruvate is decarboxylated to form active acetaldehyde bound to TP. The E1 attach with pyruvate and then form a covalent bond between thiamine pyrophosphate cofactor and 2-carbon hydroxyethyl group remaining after decarboxylation of the pyruvate. The name of the E1 and the complex are similar, that is pyruvate dehydrogenase, but E1 is not a dehydrogenase. So, to avoid confusion, pyruvate decarboxylase is used for this enzyme that form acetaldehyde from pyruvate in microorganisms. The term pyruvate decarboxylase is also used in some literature for the E1 enzyme of the pyruvate dehydrogenase complex. The enzyme E1 has a very low affinity for the carbon dioxide. Because of this, reversal of decarboxylation is very improbable. Carbon dioxide is released because of this E1 reaction is irreversible, and therefore the entire pyruvate dehydrogenase is reversible. The active acetaldehyde is oxidized to the level of carboxyl by disulfide in lipoic acid. The disulfide of lipoic acid is reduced to sulfhydryl. During the reaction, TPP is displaced and the acetyl group is transferred to the lipoic acid. The reaction is also catalyzed by pyruvate dehydrogenase. The hydroxyl group from thiamine pyrophosphate cofactor of E1, that is enzyme 1, transferred to lipomide, which is prosthetic group of enzyme 2 by second enzyme dihydroxylipoyl transacetylase or dihydroxylipoyl acetyl transferase. Transfer of hydroxyl group from the acetyl lipoamide bound to enzyme. Acetyl group is transferred by enzyme 2 to enzyme A, which is released as acetyl coenzyme A. Note that the acetyl group and the coenzyme A form bond which need a high energy. In this case, to make bond energy is come from pyruvate. In contrast, acetyl coenzyme A formation from acetate require the use of ATP. A transacetylation occurs in which lipoic acid is displayed by coenzyme A thiosulfate forming acetyl coenzyme A and reduced lipoic acid. The reaction is catalyzed by hydroxylipoid transacetylase enzyme 2. Lipoamide dihydroxylipamide is reduced as a result of acetyl coenzyme A formation. The dihydroxylipamide oxidizes to form oxidized lipamide by the third enzyme lipoidryl dehydrogenase, that is enzyme 3, the starting from the enzyme 2. During step 4, the lipoic acid is oxidized by dihydrolipoid dehydrogenase, and during step 5, the enzyme 3 and FAD transfer the electron to NADH+. Figure shows the mechanism of action of pyruvate dehydrogenase complex. All the intermediates remain bound to the complex and are passed from one active site to another. Presumably, this offers the advantage inherent in all multi-enzyme complex. In mammals, the pyruvate dehydrogenase complex has an approximate molecular weight of 9 into 10⁶ Dalton. It contains 60 molecules of dihydrolipoyl transacetylase and about 20 to 30 molecules each of the other two enzymes, that is pyruvate dehydrogenase, hydrolipoyl dehydrogenase. A comparable enzyme with pyruvate dehydrogenase is alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase complex of citric acid cycle, which catalyze the oxidative decarboxylation of alpha ketoglutarate to succinyl coenzyme A. Arsenic poisoning. The enzyme pyruvate dehydrogenase and alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase are inhibited by arsenite. Arsenite bind to thiol group of lipoic acid and make it unavailable to serve as cofactor. The overall reaction catalyzed by pyruvate dehydrogenase complex is an oxidative decarboxylation, an irreversible oxidation process in which the carboxyl group is removed from pyruvate as a molecule of carbon dioxide and the two remaining carbon becomes acetyl group of acetyl coenzyme A. The NADH formed in this reaction give up a hydryl ion to the respiratory chain, which carries the 2 electron to oxygen, or in anaerobic microorganisms to an alternative electron acceptors such as nitrate or sulfate. The transfer of electrons from NADH to oxygen ultimately generate 2.5 molecules of ATP per pair of electron. So if you see the regulation of pyruvate dehydrogenase complex, pyruvate is a more important than acetyl coenzyme A. So to prevent unrequired cleavage of pyruvate, regulation of irreversible pyruvate dehydrogenation reaction is necessary. In pyruvate dehydrogenase complex, enzyme 1 reaction is irreversible. This means that E1 reaction is important for prevent of unnecessary cleavage of pyruvate. Pyruvate dehydrogenase complex is inhibited by acetyl coenzyme A, and acetyl coenzyme A is the product of enzyme 1 E1 reaction which is catalyzed by enzyme 1, which is produced by cleavage of fatty acid. Pyruvate dehydrogenase is a good example of end product acetyl coenzyme A, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide hydrogen inhibit. Beside this, pyruvate dehydrogenase is also regulated by phosphorylation and dephosphorylation. Pyruvate dehydrogenase is active as a dephosphoenzyme while it is inactive as a phosphoenzyme. PDH phosphatase activity is promoted by calcium, magnesium and insulin in adipose tissue. It is of interest to note that calcium release during muscle contraction stimulates PDH by increasing phosphatase activity for energy production. Biochemical importance of pyruvate dehydrogenase. Lack of TPP due to deficiency of thiamine inhibit pyruvate dehydrogenase activity, resulting in the accumulation of pyruvate. In the thiamine lacking alcoholics, pyruvate is rapidly turned into lactate, resulting in lactic acidosis. In patients with inherited deficiency of pyruvate dehydrogenase, lactic acidosis usually after glucose load is observed. Pyruvate dehydrogenase activity can be inhibited by arsenic and mercuric ion. This is brought about by binding of this ion with SH group of lipoic acid. Metabolic importance of pyruvate. Pyruvate is a key metabolite. Besides its conversion to an acetyl coenzyme A, which is utilized in a wide range of metabolic reactions, that is citric acid cycle, fatty acid synthesis, etc. Pyruvate is a good substrate or gluconeogenesis. Thus, pyruvate is an important chemical compound in biochemistry. As we discuss, it is the output of the metabolism of glucose known as glycolysis. One molecule of glucose breaks down into two molecules of pyruvate, which are then used to provide further energy in one of the two ways. Pyruvate is converted into acetyl coenzyme A, which is the main input for a series of reactions known as Krebs cycle. Pyruvate is also converted to oxaloacetate by an anaplerotic reaction, which replenishes the Krebs cycle intermediate. Also, the oxaloacetate is used for gluconeogenesis. These reactions are named after Hans Adolf Krebs, the biochemist awarded the 1953 Nobel Prize for Physiology, jointly with Fritz Lippmann for research into metabolic processes. The cycle is also known as citric acid cycle or tricarboxylic acid cycle because citric acid is one of the intermediate compound formed during the reaction. So, in insufficient oxygen, when available, the acid is broken down anaerobically, creating lactate in animal and ethanol in plant and microorganisms. Pyruvate from glycolysis is converted by fermentation to lactate using the enzyme lactate dehydrogenase and the coenzyme NADH in lactate fermentation, or to acetaldehyde and then to ethanol in alcoholic fermentation. Thus, pyruvate is a key intersection in the network of metabolic pathways. Pyruvate can be converted into carbohydrate via gluconeogenesis to fatty acids or energy through acetyl coenzyme A to the amino acid alanine and to the ethanol. Therefore, it unites several key metabolic processes in the metabolism. So students, let us summarize what we have learned in this module. We have learned that pyruvate, the product of glycolysis, is converted to acetyl coenzyme A, the starting material for the citric acid cycle, by the enzyme system called pyruvate dehydrogenase complex. The pyruvate dehydrogenase complex is composed of multi-copies of three enzymes. These are pyruvate dehydrogenase, then E1 with its bound cofactor TPP, dihydrolipoyl transacetylase, then E2 with its covalent bond lipoyl group, and dihydrolipoyl dehydrogenase, then E3 with its cofactor FAD and NAD. The organization of PDH complex is very similar to that of the enzyme complexes that catalyze the oxidation of alpha ketoglutarate and the branch chain of alpha keto acid. This is all about conversion of pyruvate into acetyl CoA. Thank you very much.